Welcome to Jenny Talks. Today, let's talk about Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States.
First Lady of the United States.
As Trump returns to the White House, Melania will once again step into the public spotlight. From a small town in the tiny Eastern European country of Slovenia to becoming a supermodel in New York and then the First Lady of the United States, her life story is nothing short of legendary. Recently, Mary Jordan, a journalist from The Washington Post, published a biography about Melania titled The Art of Her Deal. Melania is undeniably beautiful. Her tall, model-like figure paired with her cool demeanor makes her stand out in any setting, even next to the charismatic Donald Trump. People often assume that beautiful women lack intelligence, but this stereotype is completely wrong. In fact, attractive people often have sharper minds due to the advantages of superior genetics. Beauty isn't just about appearance, it's linked to many other strengths, including intelligence. So why does this misconception persist? Because in a patriarchal society, it's difficult for men to control women who are both beautiful and smart. However, we must admit that even for these women, their success often depends on men. In Melania's biography, the author portrays her as a smart strategist. When Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States in January 2017, Melania refused to move into the White House immediately. She only joined him after renegotiating their prenuptial agreement in June. This female strategist seized the opportunity to secure better terms for herself and her son, Barron, ensuring he would have the same rights as Trump's children from his first marriage with Ivana. Melania was born in 1970 in Novo Mesto, Slovenia. She studied design and architecture at the University of Ljubljana, but quickly realized that her ambitions couldn't be achieved in such a small country. She decisively dropped out and pursued modeling in Milan and Paris, where she showcased her language skills. Besides Slovenian and Serbo-Croatian, she learned English, German, French, and Italian. Yet, ambitious as she was, she realized the modeling world in Italy and France was too competitive. So, she found a new agent and set her sights on New York. In 1998, during a Fashion Week party, she met the hottest playboy in New York, Donald Trump. Trump was supposed to meet another supermodel at the event, but ended up falling for Melania, who was sitting beside her. At the time, Trump was nearing the end of his second marriage. But clearly, Trump wasn't someone who saw marriage as a restriction. He was captivated by the 20 years younger Melania and asked for her phone number. Surprisingly, Melania refused to give it to him. Instead, she said, "You can give me your number, and I'll call you." This unexpected move intrigued Trump even more. After a week of waiting, he finally received her call. In 2005, Melania married the billionaire 24 years her senior, and in 2006, she gave birth to their son, Barron. Their wedding was a star-studded event, attended by high-profile guests, including then-President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. After marrying Melania, Trump's infamous scandals with women noticeably decreased. Whether this was due to Trump aging or Melania's unique way of handling their relationship remains a mystery. Trump once mentioned in an interview that Melania never shared a bedroom with him. They lived in separate rooms, and Melania maintained her elegance even at home. She reportedly never even passed gas in front of him. Perhaps maintaining this air of mystery is her secret to keeping the spark alive. Becoming the First Lady of the United States requires strength, luck, and wisdom. Historically, almost all First Ladies came from prominent families or have mountain education. Melania is the only one with immigrant roots. She started life with what seemed like a bad hand, but turned it into a royal flush. Once, a journalist visiting Trump's lavish penthouse in New York remarked to Melania, "You're so lucky to have all this." She calmly replied, "Why don't you say he's lucky to have me?" Slovenia, Melania's homeland, is a country with little international recognition. In her autobiography, she wrote, "As a little girl in Slovenia, my dream was just like any other kid's, to use a fake visa to go to America, become a catalog model, marry a rich man twice my age, and have a financially beneficial marriage while minimizing physical contact." Her actual life exceeded even her wildest dreams. She moved to the US as a model, married one of the world's wealthiest men, who was only twice her age, and became the First Lady. Yet, it was during Trump's presidential campaign that Melania shocked the world when her nude photos from a GQ magazine shoot resurfaced. The cover boldly read, "Naked Supermodel Special. Meet your next First Lady." Courageously, Melania addressed the controversy head-on, admitting her bold decision to pose nude in the late 90s. She compared her photos to Renaissance masterpieces, asking the public, "Have we lost the ability to appreciate the natural beauty of the human form?" With her wit, she shifted the narrative from scandal to art, showcasing her fearless and clever side. Throughout Trump's presidency, Melania occasionally made headlines for her blunt actions. For instance, during international events, she wasn't afraid to roll her eyes or slap away Trump's hand. She explained with a straight face that the red carpet was too narrow for 4 people to walk side by side. Melania also took a bold stance on controversial issues. Unlike Trump's conservative views, she openly supported women's rights, including the right to abortion. She stated, restricting women's right to abortion is equivalent to taking away their control over their own bodies. Her composed demeanor and disciplined personality have earned respect. Trump himself said he's never seen her lose her temper. On social media, she often expressed opinions contrary to Trump's, for example, her sympathy for immigrant children separated from their parents and her choice to wear a mask during the pandemic. This dynamic allowed Trump to subtly soften his image through her, maintaining his own stance while offering an alternative perspective. When asked during a 2016 CNN interview if she ever felt overwhelmed, she calmly responded to Anderson Cooper, "Don't feel sorry for me. I can handle everything." Melania's fashion choices also spoke volumes. Every outfit she wore carried a message. When she disagreed with Trump, she often wore masculine suits, a direct contrast to Trump's preference for tight, sexy, feminine dresses. Her most talked about outfit was a $39 Zara jacket with the words, "I really don't care, do you?" printed on the back, during a border visit in 2018. Many believed it was aimed at Ivanka Trump, who frequently sought the spotlight. Unlike Ivanka, Melania seemed disinterested in politics. During Trump's previous presidency, Ivanka took on many of the First Lady's duties. However, over time, Melania's quiet demeanor and restraint have been recognized as wisdom. Instead of vying for attention, she focused on staying authentic, earning public admiration. With Ivanka stepping away from politics during Trump's 2024 campaign, Melania will likely take on a full-fledged role as First Lady from 2025 to 2029. Let's see how she dazzles the world during Trump's second term.
The two more noted finally look like they are emotionally connected.
We have a very pretty much equal relationship,
Yes.
wouldn't you say?
It would not be a Trump contest without excitement and drama.
She's the immigrant who's living the American dream. But just how did Melania Trump go from fashion model to First Lady? Her life has been shrouded in mystery ever since she took up residence at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. But we've got the lowdown on this Slovenian model's journey from small town to magazine cover to White House.
That's all for today's story. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.